Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. So in today's video we are going to do an extended testing of the Pandora Games portable device. But the reason I'm doing this TV out extended testing, I must say it correctly, is very simple. I just want to know for sure, is this thing capable of, let's say, putting the signal through my HDMI port, and how is it going to look? And also, we're going to do a testing with different emulators. This thing has quite some emulators of compatible with emulators. But the question always remains, does every emulator works on the TV out function? And do we have, let's say, less performance? Alright, so that's going to figure it out. What we're going to use is an HDMI cable. And I'm going to use this small little converter. I don't have the cable for it, so I'm using this converter. I will leave a link in the description for all the parts for HDMI cable or the complete cable with the right connection, so you know, if you're interested, where to find it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, and let's test out some games from the TV out function. Alright, so when you're plugging in the cable, it works like a charm. And again, it gives more like an, it clones the image, or it clones the screen itself to your television, so you don't need to, let's say, mess around with the settings. So that's a very positive thing. What I'm going to do is going to test out some different games for different systems, because I'm very curious, how are the performance? What I did notice with some of these devices, that when you're doing, let's say, some testing or gaming on the big screen, it's more demanding of the CPU and the GPU, and you'll get less performance. I hope it's not this way, but nevertheless, that is the reason why I'm testing it out. Alright, first let's try Mega Drive. It looks pretty good. Alright, let's see. Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face, kick him in the balls. Kick him in the balls, and there is no face to punch. Alright, so it looks that this thing runs like a charm. The emulation is very good. Oh, I hate those guys. Alright, so still with the AV out function, we're having the lines over there, so that is a little bit annoying. And let's see. Still we're having a lot of good performance. I really hate it that we have a very bad D-pad and we can't use an analog stick with this game. Alright, let's try a game from the Sega Dreamcast. Let's see how it's running. We still have this black line, like with the image on, or the screen, or image, the gameplay on the system itself. I must say, it runs pretty good. N64 time. Alright, let's see. I don't see any weird glitches that I've seen before with other emulators, so far so good. I want to say this is a launch title, so most of these launch titles will work fine on, let's say, different emulators in general. Oh yeah, just great. I don't know which... Okay, that was strange. Oh, man, I hate this game for the controls. And that is a problem with the analog stick. There is a small dead zone in combination that the stick is too sensitive. You can do a little bit of steering. It's more like an on and off switch. You give it nothing or you give it all. It's on or it's off. Something like that. But if it comes to the gameplay itself, it looks nice. Right, let's press NES. It looks very nice on HDMI. Alright, so let's try Super NES on TV out mode. And what I really love about this TV out option, the HDMI, that we have this crisp clear image. A lot of these, let's say, TV out function of the systems are most of the time AV out, and we don't want that. Or you need to have an old school CRT television, that is not a big issue, but... What you can see, it works like a charm. It's just super. This is a soft guy. Alright. Alright, let's try in the GBA game. Alright, so we're going from a very small screen. We're going to a full HD screen. So this is going to look a little bit choppy. But if you look at the camera, it doesn't look that bad. No. I was thinking, where is the... Where do I need to press? Also the question. Oh, it looks really pixelated. Game Boy Color. Oh, this is going to look very awful. Oh, no. Oh. Where are my buttons? Let's see. There's a jump button. Oh, there it is. I found my button. Yeah, I don't know what you think of this, but this looks really horrible. Funny game, by the way. Alright, so PC Engine time. Let's see. But so far, so good. Alright, time for some Neo Geo Arcade. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to get my ass whooped, I know. Oh. Shit. Yeah, of course. Feel dizzy. Oh! Let's see if all the sound effects are here. Oh. Let's see. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Alright, so this is what we're going to get with the Pandora Games Mini. I must say I'm pretty surprised about the device with the TV out function. It works like a charm. It's plug and play, it works very well with an HDMI cable. This is something we all requested or a little bit many comments in the past with the TV out function. Or it just didn't work, or we had an AVO function, but now we have an HDMI plug and play. It's more like it's a clone image from this, and you can see it with some games that we have in the black bars. A little bit disappointed, to be honest. So far I know this thing runs on 640 by 480, so it's a very low resolution that he's putting out. But the positive thing is that I'm guessing if they are using a higher output signal, it will be more demanding for the CPU, and you will see it back in the performance. Nevertheless, it's plug and play. It works like a charm with every system. We've tested it out. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, become one of the Wicked family. And if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. And this means I will see you in the next video.